hosted by your very own Xiaoma 老师, otherwise known as Ari in Beijing. You want to learn Chinese, right? Now, I'm not claiming I can make you smart or rich or famous, but I can certainly get you to learn some Chinese. But first, what is Chinese? 什么是中文? Well, that's a dumb question. It's just the language they speak in China, right? Not quite. You have to understand, China is a country of 1.35 billion people. For those of you who aren't so good at math, let me put that into perspective. That's like the populations of Russia, Europe, and North America put together. Actually, not like, it is that. And historically, for the past 2,000 years, it's hovered around 30% of the world's population. So what that means is that the Chinese have kind of had a long time to sit and marinate in this linguistic stew. Now, China's got great mountains and rivers and impassable desert, and so what happened over time is that numerous different languages developed. So just as in Europe, each area has its own local language. Min in Fujian, Wu in Shanghai, and Cantonese in Guangdong. And within those broader groupings, you can get even deeper to the point where each village has its own dialect that's mutually unintelligible with all the others. But the good news for all of you is that there's one language in China that rules them all. Mandarin. And that's because beginning in the early 20th century, Mandarin was adopted by the government as the official language of media and schools. So if you live in China, unless you're really, really old, you almost certainly speak Mandarin. Okay, but why would I want to learn Chinese? Number one, because everyone speaks it. Okay, not everyone, just more than English and Spanish combined. Two, because China's getting more important. Economically, politically, socially. It's in the news, man. And three, finally, because it's just freaking cool. Cool culture, cool people, and cool place. Oh yeah, and as a language itself, as I hope to convince you, Chinese is just insanely, insanely interesting. So you're gonna subscribe and come back next week, right? Yeah, you are. Next week, we start learning Chinese. So peace out, and 下次见!